Well, what's going on, everybody? My name's Emily Roberts. I am your diamond leader and business partner, and I'm really excited about this topic. You've probably heard about it before if you've been with network marketing for a little bit. If you're brand new to this company and to network marketing in general, branding yourself is a huge deal on how you attract people in, how people see you, maybe how you even see yourself. Who are you inviting in? Who are you saying, look at me, or I fit in with your group? Now, this might bring back flashbacks for a couple of you who were in high school and you're thinking, ew, please don't make clicks. Please don't make me go find a click because that's just not my thing. It scares me. That's not what we're doing, I promise. Most importantly, we're just going to talk about how people see you, how you're branding yourself in your Plexus business, what people are looking for, what you should be doing to brand yourself or to discover what your brand actually is. And there's a couple of little breakdowns on how to do that. So let me ask you, how do people see you? You're probably, your first thought was, oh my gosh, people judge me. People probably roll their eyes at my Plexus posts. Maybe you post about your kids or your animals all the time. What do you find yourself talking about on social media the most of? Is it your religion? Is it politics? Is it your favorite food, recipes, sports? If you're a mom, is it like diaper rashes and organic diapers and wipes that you're looking for? Like, what is your brand? I would personally think of myself as this. My brand is being a mom, being a military spouse, being a believer in Christ. Those are things that people know when they see me, or they're like, oh, here comes Emily Roberts, crazy Plexus lady, pink drinking, Jesus loving, gun shooting woman. Like, that's what people think of when they think of me. So, ask yourself, what do people think of when they see me post or they see me in public? What is my brand? So I want to share with y'all real quick something that I wrote up about my brand. And I'm going to give y'all a challenge as we end this Zoom. Sorry, you're not going to see my face. I just took away my awesome light. But this is what I have written down. There's lots of posts going on Facebook of how do people see you. That might make you cringe, and that might make you feel like, oh, am I being judged or labeled for what I like or love? But then I thought about maybe I should teach others how to brand themselves. So who am I? Well, this is me in a nutshell. I'm a mom of 2 boys. They are messy and they are gross, but they have taught me so much about motherhood. I love my husband. We are very, very intricate weirdo of a couple. I love Jesus. I love God and the Holy Spirit too, but most of the time I tell people that I love Jesus, and I just don't want y'all to forget about the other 2. I love music. I loved going to concerts. I love dancing. If you put me in a bar or a restaurant and music's playing, you will see me dance. I love to bake goodies for others and give them away. I love to sing in the shower, in the car, in your face. I love to sing. I cry a lot, especially when I'm angry. Do we have any angry criers in the house? I love my kids, but I also love other people's kids, and not in a weird way. I just love children. I think they're precious, and I love watching them, and I think they're just silly little humans. I love to talk on the phone, like reminiscing back to my old middle school days. I could talk on the phone with my mom, with a friend, with a Plexus business partner for hours. I just love it. I love Plexus. It's changed my life. Maybe I talk about it too much. Sometimes I have to remind myself that not everyone loves Plexus as much as I do. I love the movies and I love TV shows. I love shows that are competitive, like Survivor and X Factor and The Voice. I love Netflix. I love getting sucked into characters that I feel like I know. Sometimes I even have referred to them in person, like, oh yeah, I need to go catch up with, oh my gosh, that was my TV show. I don't know. Maybe you've done that too. I tend to do things in excess. I have a very addictive personality. I'm very disorganized. I'm straight up hot mess. But I like to plan to organize. Like, I have lists for my list, but that doesn't necessarily mean I do all the things on my lists. If you saw my calendar in my purse, you would see that 2 out of the 4 weeks in a month are loaded, jam-packed, and then the other 2 are completely blank. Like I said, I'm a hot mess that need to be repeated again. I have a very compassionate heart. I could empathize with a shark, but that could be a downfall in my character. I'm very stubborn. I don't like to admit when I'm wrong, but eventually I will, and it will come with lots of tears. I smother my husband, but that's just because we've been apart more than we've been together our whole entire marriage. My love language is words of affirmations and gifts. So give me presents, tell me I'm pretty, and we will be best friends. I love math. Give me a math problem and I will solve it. You guys, all of those things not only just tell you about myself, but that is my brand. If I started saying those things, not only am I inviting people in who also love those things as much as I do, but it gets people thinking, oh, well, I like that too. Oh my gosh, did we just become best friends? Have you ever seen something on Facebook? Maybe it's like a celebrity or somebody that makes funny videos and you follow them and they do something and you immediately think of your best friend. You immediately want to send it to your mom or your husband because it triggered a memory. That is a part of your brand. That is what I want people to think of when they see Plexus and they're like, oh, Tiffany loves Plexus. Like all the time, maybe you get this now. When someone sees a Plexus decal on a car or someone wearing a Plexus shirt, I'll get like really subtle pictures. Like it's like an awkward picture, like they're around the corner and they're taking a picture of a car. And they're like, look, I just saw a Plexus car. And I'm like, oh, wow, I thought of you. I love that. I love that people associate me with Plexus or whatever it is. Maybe it's a silly song on the radio, or they know that my favorite song right now is Work From Home by Fifth Harmony. Like my little boy, he even sings it. Maybe you've seen my Facebook lives and Sterling's like, work, work, work. Like that's just because I listen to it all the time. It's really catchy. And that people will hear it and they'll call me and they're like, listen to the radio. That is my brand. People know what I like and it attracts them in, and things like that remind them. So when you're posting and you are trying to build this business, this new network marketing thing that you're a part of, that's what we're going for. We want people to immediately think of us, and this is how we are going to start doing that. This industry is built on trust and relationships. Your follow through, your follow up is everything. Because I'm consistent with my follow-ups and I go to people and I check in on them, not just about Plexus, but oh my gosh, this song reminded me of you on the radio. Or I saw your recipe the other day that you posted online and I made it and I loved it. You were right. It's delicious. When you see what other people are into and you care about their needs genuinely and you follow up in that aspect, you are building a relationship. And you are finding mutual interests that are going to help you build your brand. So believe it or not, you may think that you and this other person have nothing in common, but once they have shared something with you that you like, that's building that relationship. All of a sudden there's trust there because they like something that you like. People have to see your commitment. They have to see that you are committed to your likes. I am committed to Jesus. You'll see me post about scripture. Hopefully you see me walk the walk and talk the talk. You see how much I love Christ and I'm vulnerable and I talk about grace. You see how much I love Plexus. I wear my Plexus shirts. I talk about Plexus. I inform people. I share it with anyone that'll listen to me blabber. I want that to be the same thing. I want people to see how committed I am to each of those things that I love. I love my husband. I talk about him all the time. I even created a hashtag for the guy. This is how babies are made. So people see that and they see that I'm committed to him. Well, that's how it should be for our Plexus business. How committed are you? Because guess what? People who see that Plexus is a part of your life and your brand, they're watching to see how committed you are. Is she going to quit in 3 months? Is she gonna quit next week? I'm going to watch. I know it doesn't work. I know she won't be successful. People are watching for that. That is a part of your brand. Building off of the corporate brand is also important. So we have t-shirts. We have 15 incredible products. Those two things alone will help you build your Plexus brand. By letting people know in public, I'm not afraid to tell people I love Plexus, wearing a Plexus shirt, Plexus hat, a Plexus keychain. For me, I take this cup into the gym all the time and people are all like, Plexus? I've heard that name before. What is that? It's a conversation starter. But it's also your brand. You're wearing it on your sleeves for people to ask you questions. Taking the products consistently and actually using them. Eventually trying them all. I can honestly say I have tried every single product that we have, including the brush check kit. That is a part of building your brand. You can name all 15 products. You can talk about them with ease. You don't have to know the intricate details of the scientific backings and what chromium breakdown does in your body. No, but you can at least say, Plexus Slim is good for you. It helps you burn fat. Like, at least you can say that. And I want you to know a fun fact about each product. That is a part of building your brand and showing your commitment. This also includes personally supporting our company. When you see a great article about Plexus out there, you share it. When you see that Plexus has donated to the Marine Corps families or flood victims or shooting victims, whatever it is, you support that. You share about it. You get people talking positively about network marketing in our company. So building off of the corporate brand is just as important as incorporating Plexus into your regular heart and your regular brand. Another way to build off the corporate brand is sharing your why. Why did you choose Plexus? Why did you pick these products? What makes them different or special opposed to other? This is where the Plexus Shield of Confidence can come in. When your brand is still emerging out of its shell and you're not really sure what your brand is or what direction you want to go, maybe your brand is changing. Maybe you just became a mom. Maybe you just became a new college student. Maybe you just became a vet. You just got out of the military. Whatever it is, your brand may be changing. So it's really important to share your why and to do that on a consistent basis, because when you are sharing, it updates and people are going to see it evolve and they're going to say, okay, well, she joined for those products. She said they're pretty natural. Oh, I see that she's gone vegan now. Oh, I wonder what that lifestyle is like. I'm going to stalk her. I'm going to check it out. So people are watching and you have to commit to those things. Another way to build your brand is your hobbies and your likes. So that long list of things that I just read to you guys, that is something super important that you need to share on a regular basis. The only times that I recommend talking about Plexus when it comes to social media is 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Those 2 times of the day are your most busy. Like, think of highway traffic. It's busy at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. usually, right? Right, those rush hour traffic times. That's how Facebook operates too. There is rush hour Facebook traffic. So 7 a.m., talk about Plexus. During the day, talk about your brand. 7 p.m., talk about Plexus, ask an interesting question, get people involved, go to bed, work on your brand. Post the kids taking a bubble bath. Post you in the bubble bath. Talk about those Lush bath bombs that you see on Facebook. Talk about things that you like. Your likes and hobbies are a huge part of who you are and what invites people in. Are you a homeschooling parent? Are you a nursing mom? Are you a veteran from the military? Do you like to sew? Do you like to read? I mean, I posted a status the other night, which got so many people talking. I have never read or seen a Harry Potter movie or book. Don't know why I said that. I got potty training on the brain. And people went nuts. They went nuts. They were like, oh my gosh, who are you? Well, I need to tell you something. I grew up in a Star Wars household. Harry Potter was never mentioned. I could tell you Luke Skywalker's dad, mom, sister, cousin's nephew, but I don't know anything about Harry Potter. But people love that. They want to hear about stuff like that. And it got, I mean, that status has like 200 comments because people are mind blown that Emily, this girl that's super into trending things, had nothing to do with Harry Potter. So you have to find your like-minded groups. That's a great way to figure out what your hobbies and likes are. All you got to do is search on Facebook. You guys, I talk about Kendra Scott a lot. It's one of my favorite jewelry lines. I'm not wearing it right now, but I usually have a little necklace on. There are groups for people that like Kendra Scott jewelry. Come on. That is a part of building your brand. If you're a homeschooling parent, there's Facebook groups for homeschooling parents. If you're a military spouse, I guarantee you your base has a military spouse page. There are tons of Facebook ways to get connected, but you can also do it off of Facebook, at church, in the park, at the gym. There's always flyers and stuff that are posted to get you connected with other people. If you are a college student on a college campus, go to the Career Center. There's tons of ways to get connected and involved. Talk about what you do. Do you like going to the gym? Do you like making smoothies? Do you like creating recipes? Do you like making homemade Play-Doh for your 2-year-old? Talk about the things that you like to do and that you're doing and get people excited. Get them interested. Engage conversations and ask questions. Big Al Schreider has the amazing color personality test to figure out how to talk and attract people to your brand and to your life. And he has tons of videos on YouTube that I totally recommend you go in and check out. The color personality test, which I've posted on our team page, you can go check that out, is such a crucial part of building your brand so you can figure out how to attract those greens and yellows if you're a red or a blue person. If you don't know what I'm talking about, again, you need to take the test and you need to go read on the color personality test and what that means. If you're watching this, I am red with a hint of green and a hint of blue. I'm loud, I'm in your face, I can go into manager mode, I'm very focused and driven, as opposed to someone who's yellow. Maybe they're a nurse or maybe they're a daycare provider. They like to help others. They're not as in your face, they're a little more passive aggressive. They like to sit back and take it all in. So are you turning away those yellow potentials because of your brand, because of how you're branding yourself? Are you showing them that Plexus is a legit way to help others? Or are you only talking about gaining new ambassadors and the contests and the incentives and all your hard work? That's another part of building your brand. So it's important to talk about what you like to do and about your personality and kind of what comes with it. You want to post for everybody. You don't necessarily want to hone in on one thing. I will tell you this, there's a very, very awesome Plexus ambassador out there who posts a lot about fitness related things. Well, for a long time, she hurt her business because that's the only thing she posted about. So people that weren't into fitness didn't feel like they could relate to that. So I encourage you to mix it up and to invite others in by posting a little bit about everything that you like. If you like llamas and going to the gym and late night walks on the beach, you should talk about all three things. Invite people in from all different aspects. Ask questions like this. I'm just curious. Like this morning, I posted a Facebook status with my pink drink. I said, I'm just curious, who on my Facebook likes this pink drink that I like? Or I'm just curious, do you like sitting in rush hour traffic every day, 5-6 days a week? When you ask questions like that, it engages people, especially if it affects them or their life. Position yourself as an expert. If you're going to ask questions, if you're going to put the information out there to build your brand, you must be able to receive questions and answer them from your potentials. What makes your product so different? Can you tell me how much that is? You need to be able to overcome objections. Those things are a part of building your brand. Are you going to be the person that your dream teamer comes to and they're like, okay, I'm ready to go in, but I have a question. What is that partner of your company? Who are y'all partnered with? I heard you're debt free, but what's your company's partner? If you can't tell them right there, boom, Morgan Stanley. You need to learn a little bit more about our company. Come off as an expert. You don't have to have it down. Save it in the notes application on your phone. Learn while you earn. If you position yourself as an expert, that is going to help your credibility and your integrity because you have the answers. But it's also important to say this, if you don't have the answer, you can protect your brand by saying, you know what, I don't have the answer, but I know someone who does. I will get right back with you with the correct answer right away. You don't want to scare them off and you don't want to turn them off by not having the answer. So it's important that you do this. Read your success kit. Read the books that your leaders put out there. Discover what your brand is and do it by reading the books that appeal to you. If it's boring and you don't want to read it, it probably doesn't match your personality color, but it's also probably not very interesting. So if you are full of information, you love research, find a network marketing book that provides statistics and facts. That is your brand. If you like someone who's all about the prizes and the incentives and you can't wait to go Emerald so you can go to Hawaii, find a book like Sarah Robbins, How to Rock Your Network Marketing Business, that talks about having fun in this business. If you are ready to fake it till you make it, like you're ready to listen and be coachable and you want to hear the tough loving, you need a book like Go Pro by Eric Worre. Figure out what your brand is and then find the network marketing book that appeals to you. But there is no excuse for not reading your success kit. Your success kit is full of the nitty-gritty, juicy details of what it's like to become a Plexus ambassador, all the way to becoming a Plexus diamond. So that should be the first thing that you read to help you discover what your brand is. Lastly, as we wrap this up, I want you to know how to use your viral internet. Maybe you've heard of them before. They're really important. They help things get trending online. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of these places use them. They're called hashtags. When you use hashtags on your posts, you can create and show people what your brand is. For instance, I use the hashtag MomLife on everything I post because almost everything I post has to do with being a mom, or my kids destroying my house, or being exhausted because I'm a mom. But mom life is my go-to hashtag. If you clicked on that hashtag, you will see all other moms who have the same brand as I do because they're also using that hashtag. You can create your own hashtag or see the ones that are trending to fit into your brand, and you can meet other people that way. I can't tell you enough how many people have found my Facebook and my Instagram because of the hashtags that I use that go to my brand. Find out what's trending. If you like something that's trending, for instance, all my athletes out there right now, hello, Olympics 2016, that is a huge hashtag that you can use. That is trending. Use that to your advantage to brand and to get conversations started on your social media. If you go to events like Plexus events, the convention, leaders retreat, if you become an emerald or a diamond and you go on the diamond trip and the emerald trip, post about those pictures. Use the hashtags that the company provides to get them trending, to put them out there. Remember, we're supporting our company's brand, but we're also promoting our own brand because we love Plexus. If you are doing all of these things and you're posting at the popular rush hour Facebook traffic times, I guarantee you, you will see a huge difference in your social media brand and how you're putting yourself out there. If you're posting all day long, 24 hours a day, you are going to turn people off. If you go take a look at my Facebook, you will see the days that I post strategically, all of my posts have over 150 likes. Today and yesterday, one of my pictures has 700, 1,000 likes. I'm not saying you're going to get that many likes, but I'm saying because I posted strategically at the proper times when I know people are online, those posts went crazy. I used proper hashtags. But if you go look at the days that I was kind of off and I didn't post strategically, I posted at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that quote or that picture has like 50 likes, which is below average for me. It's important to watch your Facebook audience. Who is on your friends list? Are they moms? Are they teachers? Are they students? Are they dog lovers? Are they politicians? Are they Christ seekers? Are they pottery makers? Are they sewing groupies? Like, I don't know. Do they love music? What does your audience look like? That is who you post for. If you are a 21-year-old girl in college, do not post for your 46-year-old men and women. No, you need to appeal to your college students. But when you ask those great questions and those creative statuses, those will also appeal to people outside of student life. Again, it's all about rounding yourself out, but staying true to who you are and your brand and applying all the things that we've talked about tonight. Most importantly, overall, building your brand and being consistent are going to take you the farthest in this company and with your friendships and your relationships. If you can remain accountable and people can come to you when they think of something that reminds them of you, that is going to be super special to them and be the reason that they come to you and join your team because you've always stuck out to them with your brand. Take this information and start applying it today and get excited for what's going to come in the fall once you've got your brand established and you invite other people into your Plexus journey.